Guys, this is Sunday, it's SCGO. We'll start off with a 6-minute EMOM warm-up. So our first movement is going to be pike shoulder taps. So Jonah here is going to get himself into a pike position. He's going to make sure his hamstrings are nice and stretched up, make sure his bum is in the air, and he's going to tap his shoulders. He could tap same shoulder, he could tap opposite, just like that. He could also do them on a box if he wishes. If his hamstrings are feeling super inflexible, then he could be tapping up like this, or he could put his feet on the box the other way around if he wants a harder challenge. Once he's finished his shoulder taps in that minute, he'll be then going into a tuck hold in the time remaining. So tucking up nice and tall, making sure his hips and his shoulders are off the floor. You see here he makes a very good shape. Even Miko wants a cuddle. Next minute, he'll be doing some dumbbell goblet squats. So he'll grab his dumbbell, make sure it's up nice and tight into his chest and his elbows are tight. He'll be then sitting down towards the floor, making sure his feet are nice and balanced and his knees are pushed out. Once he's finished his goblet squats, he'll then go down for a goblet squat hold. He's not going to sit in the bottom of the goblet squat nice and loose. He's going to be making sure that's a couple of inches higher and active the whole time. Once that minute is finished, he'll then go on to some dumbbell thrusters. So he's got a single arm here. So he'll make sure he passes parallel and then punches that dumbbell up nice and tall. Once he's completed the reps on both sides, he'll then get back onto the floor to do some sit-ups. Cool. Once you've done the first 3 minutes, you'll then repeat those 3 minutes again for the remaining 3 minutes of the EMOM. Cool. Our second piece of the day is going to be 5 rounds of single arm dumbbell thrusters, weighted sit-ups, and dumbbell hang snatches. So first movement is going to be single arm dumbbell thruster. So just like the warm-up, Jonah will grab his dumbbell, make sure he passes parallel, punch that dumbbell up nice and tall. And again, once he's completed sets on both sides, he'll then get down onto the ground, ready for his weighted sit-ups. So Jonah's going to grab the dumbbell and push it up. He can keep it here onto his chest for a weighted sit-up, rolling it across and forwards as he goes, or he could keep his arms straight and above his chest. It's a little bit harder, and then push through every single rep and come up tall every single time. Cool. Final movement will be the alternating dumbbell hang snatches. So Jonah's going to grab his dumbbell and get some hang snatches done. So from between the legs to over the head in one swift motion. And he's alternating so he can swap hands every rep. Just like so. Changing above his head like that. Finally, we've got a finisher, which is going to be some chin-ups, push-ups, and dead bugs. There's 3 sets. So chin-up to start with is going to be a supinated grip on the pull-up bar. Here. So he's starting from a nice straight arm dead hang, he'll pull up to get his chin all the way over the bar, just like so. If we don't have any chin-ups, we could do ring rows instead, making sure that we supinate the hands by turning them under. Jonah's going to do some here. Again, supinating the hands. Cool, the next one is going to be push-up. So again, Jonah could be starting on the floor, or he could start on a box, or he could go into some rings. Making sure he keeps a nice straight body whatever he does, whether it's rings, box, or floor. There's a few options here on the push-up. If you feel like push-ups are too easy, you could weight them, you could go hands outside ring straps, that sort of thing, but ask the coach for some direction. Finally, Jonah's going to finish up with some dead bugs that are super slow. So, starting in a tucked position like this, he could go 1 limb at a time. See, he's chosen a leg to go out and then come back in nice and slow, and then go an arm out. Or he could go 2 limbs at the same time, always making sure, or all his limbs at the same time. Oh, 4 limbs, isn't he a ninja? So just like that, again, make sure you ask the coach for some direction, but those are meant to be super slow. The idea is control. Have a fun workout, guys. See you again tomorrow.